Hi, I'm Dr. Lucy Meyer from Third Coast Foot and Ankle. With the cold weather upon us, you may be thinking about different types of activity to do outside. Now, we all know about skiing and ice skating, but maybe that is a little too aggressive or injury prone activity for you to participate in. And we want to think about something that's a little bit more low impact, a little less fall risk. Now, something that's becoming a little more popular is snowshoeing, which I highly encourage. It is a wonderful, low impact activity that can be very cardio inducing, get your heart rate up safely, get you outside, but also something that can be relatively safer for you and your body than some of these other winter sports. Now, some things to consider though when you are taking up snowshoeing. You are still going to be on your feet, and so you want to make sure that you have appropriate foot gear, which in this situation would be an appropriate boot. Now, boots come in all different shapes and sizes. We all obviously want something that's going to be waterproof and warm to protect our feet, but we also have to remember that these feet are going to be active. Just like you wear a good walking shoe when you go out walking, you're going to want something that has that appropriate support because you will be putting some physical demand. So if you do need extra support, which a lot of boots aren't necessarily have support built into them, make sure you're adding a form of an orthotic to that boot that won't compromise its warmth, but you will still get that benefit of support so you don't get any arch pain or heel pain after your enjoyable walk. Now, the other thing to consider, especially if you're new to snowshoeing, is the terrain. So just like if you were going to go hiking in the woods, your first hike shouldn't be the one with a bunch of hills and rocks and streams that you have to navigate up and around. A nice, flat, steady surface is going to be the safest way to start. All of that abnormal terrain can obviously put you at danger of falls or twisting your ankle and things like that. So nice, steady, and flat. There are tons of groomed trails to do these things on. Check out your national parks or local parks that have wonderful snowshoeing trails for you to participate in. Now, the other thing to remember is that this is not just like walking. As you can imagine, you have these big snowshoes on your feet, and so you can't have a normal stride when walking in snowshoes. And so the first time you do this, do not plan on doing a really long walk. Even if you are used to walking 5 miles a day, that is not the same as doing 5 miles in snowshoes. And the reason being is that it is required for you to lift your knees just a little bit higher in order to make that appropriate stride to completely clear those snowshoes with every single stride. So it's not abnormal to get a little bit new leg pain or some hip flexor pain after your first one. You need to do some conditioning as you increase your miles. So if you are looking for a new activity to do this winter, and now that there is a ton of snow for us to play around in, why don't you go ahead and try out snowshoeing? Once again, my name is Lucy Meyer, and I am from Third Coast Foot and Ankle. Happy to help you if you're struggling remaining your activity or if you're getting any foot pain with all of this new fun snow.